really be a force?
I guess it took me up until now. Coach Barnes, he been working with me. For 4 years now, doing other things than scoring and mentally, just being a point guard and kind of just trying to be poised, when things aren't going my way. And so I think tonight was a big testament to that. How much work me and him have put in on me just controlling the game. When things aren't really going in the flow and just kind of keep going. And I think tonight I was able to do that.
How gratifying is it to look at this, when you're a scorer, you always have to, but how gratifying is it to look at the stat sheet and see 14 assists? What that make you feel like?
14 assists was cool. The 0 turnover was more that was more, I was more proud of that. But, I just ran the offense, man. I've gotten really good at running the offense and kind of knowing where guys are going to be. And my teammates did a great job of getting in those spots, for me. So whenever we do that, I think we got a chance to beat anybody.
And by the time you were deep in the second half, were you just to the point where you were looking for Jordan? I mean, knowing how hot he was.
No doubt. I kind of broke the offense a couple times and taking the ball. And I tell him like, hey Jordan, if I'm gonna break the offense, you got to shoot it, man. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be looking crazy or nothing. But definitely, Jordan got hot in the second half, just like we needed him. Eve Pun as well. He got hot for it and he made some big shots for us. So whenever those guys do that, I'm able to get 14 assists.
How much did y'all hear about turnovers the last couple weeks? You and JB specifically.
I've been hearing about it up until this game started. Coach Barnes has been on me about my turnovers. I had 6 in the first game. That was my stats. I averaged 6 turnovers a game, so that was a bad look. And especially as a point guard, I have to take pride and take care of the ball. So tonight, that was a big emphasis for me. No matter what happened, no matter if my shot was falling or not, just to take care of the ball if I don't do anything. So.
On the flip side of that, with the 14 assists tonight, what were some things that just went into the difference in both of the nights?
I would say, I think once I realized my shot wasn't falling tonight, and guys were making shots with Jordan and Eves and even Folky and Olivia, they were making some shots too. So when I realized guys were making shots, I started focusing more on trying to get them the ball and trying to attack to kind of find those guys. Guys were helping up. A lot of people I kind of draw a lot of attention, on my drives and stuff like that. So those guys were getting to their spots, and I was fine.
Coach Barnes talked about your shoulder bothering you. Just how much is it bothering you right now?
I don't really want to talk about my shoulder, to be honest. So no question about my shoulder, please.
Is that
just what was the difference for the team overall in the second half, going from 12 down to winning this thing by 19?
In the first half, I don't think we were focused on the details. They got 2 shooters, 2 guys that score a lot of points for them, and they looked for a lot of points. And we gave them open threes, So I think they had 6 threes in the first half between the 2 of them. They made 8 as a team. Whenever a team does that, get their guys the ball, and they get open shots like that, they're happy. They're playing the way they want to play. So coach was upset with us at halftime about that. So the second half, me and Jordan came out and guarded those guys. And tried to make sure they didn't get any more of those, and I think that was the difference.
Is that the Eve Bonds you've seen all summer, all preseason?
Yeah, that's